championship, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Here's the return from inside his 10. So Indiana's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse,
turning it on! And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. And the Hoosiers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? The communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time, man.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor.
Let's go into Dr. Father, like Halloween decorations.
They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Under fire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there.
This man overload me, Lord knows, Lord knows.
Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week.
Who shall I be afraid of?
So UCLA's offense has
very, very scary, like you've seen in the movie.
Take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Definitely for goodness, we got a place in Jamaica. Only cut in the summer with Jews.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, on the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up-tempo or they're not, it's always so important to have balance. They've always had a guy they can turn around and hand the football off to keep defenses honest. This guy with his power and his speed, he really gives this offense a lot of flexibility. Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's melting. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Steps away to find some room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Unloads quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
No, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially
They already
changes
know.
its man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Bruins heading quickly to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Creates a little space. Got the first down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Wide open downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Hauls it in. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense, you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the ground to try to move the chains.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Hunt is on its way. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of their success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly,
I'm getting this taken care of me, girl.
Wants to throw on first down.
Intercepted.
The defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Starts the drive trying to go up top. He uncorks one deep.
Oh my God!
Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense
So what?
is clearly saying we want to take those
I'm on
shots.
NCAA.
We want to be aggressive, and I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of their defense.
She knows that I know. She knows.
The give to the back. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
Wants to throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Looking for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He wastes no time and comes out to throw it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Fires to the big fella. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
All right, so thank you to the
UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Melton. They've got it inside the 30.
Talking about that Rick Ross music video?
It's 1st down.
What was the reason behind that?
Between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Floats it out in space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the Bruins will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric one has him set up. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bruins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The inside handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
And that's the way you execute execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Motion from the back. They're looking to throw on second and short. Takes the easy completion. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making a play.
Get out of the scholarship. Oregon and all the quick. This side is me. I seen the pecking order for the whole back with the whole show. Those never laughed that shit off in the corner.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love
the Hugo taking the boys to state. Can't see a play other team fast.
It messes with the communication, and it can
Mine
really
happens to be
rattle
good.
offense.
That ain't true. So I know what y'all can do with them. I'll take you into there for you to speak that in. Well, listen to that girl. I feel you, baby. Someone like you, more like someone unlike you. Something that's unique, baby. Oh, my God.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23.
Please be careful. Just got the babies.
One more snap coming
Oh,
before
hey,
looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena.
And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. There he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. The give on the option.
Running back over there. He was just...
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from the 50. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The Bruins in the hurry-up. Wants to pass.
Oh,
This will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Brought down at the 28.
Do you ever get nervous? Are you single?
Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give on the inside.
He's got his fake.
Ripping off a pretty good
bad
chunk
women in my
of
circle.
got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be
I
in,
think just
facing
to pay
a
for-
top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden,
lucky I can get to
have
the
to throw the
quarterback.
football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming.
Had a
It's all
fire
because of the points right now on
conversation.
the scoreboard.
They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Pulls and fires complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Quarterback may change this route.
Oh, I didn't even realize that the clock was rolling.
That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Second down as we open the final stanza.
Yo, E-Will.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Melton. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Oh, better look out. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it on the right.
There you look good. Once you back up.
He has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel.
Now what he put?
The open spaces in the defense just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Oh.
Quick completion to the right.
Wait a minute, hold on. Man, he a goofball. He an idiot. I'm telling y'all, man, it ain't like dog. Like, ain't nothing about what he did that can make me be cool with him.
Take the positive yards and never complain.
Like, bro, how you let you and that girl you was with over here scamming on old folks, stealing a whole lot of stuff, buying stuff or whatever, acting like you was I don't know, what was like the grandson or something like that? I forgot what it was, but it was just a whole bunch of nonsense. Like, bro, nah. Like one us like, feel bad for him. Like, bro, I don't feel bad for you. You a grown man. You knew exactly what you was doing. And then over there talking about she was cheating on you with somebody else. Bro, you a straight up goofball.
Second and short. The give to the single back.
Like,
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Down to the 16.
Did that to himself, man. He a goofball.
nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day.
That's like that's some sad stuff, dog. Like,
incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing.
you said it exactly. Half a man.
He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Using the quick game. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. It's a turnover on downs. Looking for a man. It's Gentry. Throws to the wideout.
That is some boy. Like I said, man, straight goofball.
Making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those.
Gotta be. He over there talking about wasting so much of my life on this piece of effing trash. Yeah, you waste your life with that goofball. Don't try to trash her now. Shoot, you was ready to that was your ride or die.
I mean,
literally.
They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Shoot, got you locked up and everything for doing that goofy stuff? Come on, man.
They got their ears.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly what time it is with the big lead.
Now because she messing with a transgender, it's over now. Like that's why I don't feel sorry for goofiness like that.
Sends it back in motion.
It took for you. It took. She messing with a transgender now. It's over with, bruh. She got you locked up. What are you talking? No. You got yourself locked up.
Look, I know this guy's tiny, but on these slant throws as a DB, you gotta get.
But doing something stupid.
He's just too quick. He's gonna cross your face too easy otherwise, and he did right there.
That just shows that that just proves to me that you don't think what you did was wrong.
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go.
You don't think what you did was wrong, and I'm so in love for her. You don't want some love with that. Like I said, I have no sympathy for him. That is a grown man.
They want that clock to run. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Come on,
the Bruins have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. It's first down from the 11. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep climbing on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Got his man on the right. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Defense not showing press coverage. Looking downfield, it's Gentry. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down.
Oh, he's got to pick that up.
But couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing a third and long. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palm.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Snatches it on the right. Off and running. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
This always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw, it's Gentry. Finds his tight end. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Soft spot in the middle. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Just complete and utter dominance as this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came